More starry stuff coming in from the from polling day in Tamil Nadu, from superstar Vijay arriving on a bicycle. Now we're shifting focus to another superstar, Ajith Kumar, who has got upset with an unruly fan while coming out to vote. Let's just watch these pictures sent in by Akshita and her team. Okay, interesting. That's the actor Ajith Kumar there, sort of losing his patience with an unruly fan. This is normal when they get mobbed by fans. Actors sometimes lose their cool. Akshita sending in these pictures. Akshita, tell us what happened. Where was this?
So this was early in the morning, Shiv. In fact, even before voting had begun, Ajith and his wife Shalini, who was also a very popular actor, both were standing in queue, following all protocol. They were wearing masks. There wasn't much, chaos or the kind of crowds that you saw with Vijay. None of that happening with Ajith because he went there very, very early in the morning. However, what happened is one fan was there, trying very hard to take pictures of Ajith in the polling booth and the like. So Ajith actually took away his phone, and then once they got out, returned the phone and told him not to do that. So that's exactly what happened with Ajith. But this is what I was mentioning also, Shiv, about the obsession with superstars and how it was pretty chaotic. Every time one of these superstars came out to vote, whether it was Ajith, the fact that, there was a fan trying to take pictures of him and he having to act then, or with Rajinikanth, where the cops were trying so hard to push away everyone who gathered, voters, fans, the media, all of them were trying to click pictures while Rajini was voting. So that would have essentially, infringed upon his right to a secret vote. So then you had police pushing everyone away. Very, very difficult. Rajini was seen making appeals also to people to move away so that he could cast his vote. It finally happened. And then you saw with Vijay again, huge crowds that have gathered. And this is something that you see every single time. That perhaps explains the love for superstars here in Tamil Nadu and why there's always this craze and this demand for them to enter politics. And superstars, of course, these actors haven't really shied away from making a political statement. But since morning, we've been seeing such scenes playing out in really every polling station where we've seen these kind of very, very popular names of these very popular actors all coming out to cast their vote.
These pictures have become so familiar in a state that, actually invented the superstar politician, where the intersection between, film superstardom and political superstardom has a very big overlap. Especially, people like Vijay, people like Ajith are mobbed by fans. This is a state, ladies and gentlemen, remember, where the biggest and most iconic chief ministers have been from the film world, whether it is Karunanidhi, whether it is MGR, whether it is Jayalalitha, and therefore there is almost a godlike reverence that actors have in Tamil Nadu. You might be saying this is there in every place, it's there in Bollywood. Believe me when I tell you, Tamil Nadu is a completely different kettle of fish. It is unlike any other state in this cult of hero worship for actors.